roll here in Omagh. That ball is thrown in by referee Martin McNally of Monaghan, and straight away it's Tyrone. Almost got it, but Stefan Cunbar, they'll be playing from left to right. Kerry playing into the town end here in the first half. Now Graham O'Sullivan, South Kerry man, had a massive season for Kerry last year. Likewise, this man had a man of the match display, Darragh Moynihan, but a poor pass by him. That's intercepted by the wing forward Joe Buzz, put it forward on chase. There is the midfielder number 8 Brian Kennedy by Pa Warren, and that ball is gone out over the sidelines. Line ball early on for the Tyrone side. They're going to play it outside, and when it's played astray because Graham O'Sullivan, great interception and anticipation by him, gives it to Warren. Warren is pulled to the ground. That's going to be free inside their own half. Early doors, but both teams trying to settle them.
Yeah, both teams trying to settle. Pa Warren has gone wing back, Stefan Ockenbach has gone to midfield, and this is what we want to see him, see how he can get on here. It's a good test of Stefan Ockenbach today, and he's gone straight to midfield, so hopefully things will go well for Stefan today.
That ball is put down a long line for Darragh Roach. Well done over on the far side by Tony Brosnan, putting that ball in. Now Johnny O'Shea with possession, trying to work it in along the line, but they crowd out the defence. That's the way the Tyrone set up, massive defensive. Now David Clifford, the magician himself, still manages to hold possession despite the efforts of one or two of the Tyrone players. Still holding possession between the 45 and the 65. That'll be played more into the centre as Kerry go forward with Jason Foley. And we saw this against Armagh last week. We're seeing more of the same now, where a team just parks the bus inside their own 45 and see, can we be broken down? That's the way Tyrone are playing at the moment. That ball is played into the centre from the Gaelman. That's Jack Barry. Ty Morley, the centre back. We can see there possessions of the back. Ambrose, it'll increase through this game because the way the game is set up.
It's just 15 behind the 40 metre line. There's nobody, not all Tyrone players back behind the ball.
In along the line here now for Kerry, but actually well cut out, but a mistake there. It's a chance of the Clifford on the ball of Shawnee O'Shea. That's a goal. A goal early on is Shawnee O'Shea. They tried to come out of their offence, and there he was to intercept the pass, and that is the goal for the Kingdom, for the man on the 40, and that's Shawnee O'Shea of Kinmare. And after 2 minutes and 2 seconds of play, it's Kerry a goal, Tyrone no score.
Great score, but I mean, the big thing with this is when you get the chance here, go direct. Don't be looking to pass it. 1-on-1, put the head
Great
down.
Execution.
Mayo done this as well to Tyrone. They open them up, trying to have a blanket defence, but they leave cracks and they leave the door open, and that you've got to take them and avail them, and on that occasion Kerry did so to great effect.
Yeah, Frank Burns went for back for that short kick out from Niall Morgan, so that's a wake-up call for the Tyrone side. Now it's all about pressurising. Now press them up high, to say that ball is put forward, looking for their centre forward now. What's that's David Mulgrew. Bit of space in the far side on the terrace side. Here comes their cornerback. This is Michael McKiernan trying to sell a dummy there, coming around the corners. Number 15, that's Dara McCurry, still holding possession. Good ball retention for them. Kerry defending quite well. It's a hit and hope ball in the end, but it's also a hit and hope ball that went over the bar. Good score from it's actually Dara Canavan then, the sweet footballer, but a well taken, good response to the goal by Tyrone. Tyrone a point, Kerry a goal. 3 minutes gone, Ambrose.
Yeah, and this is a good wake up call for the Kerry full backline in particular, because these are talented footballers. Dara Canavan and Dara McCurry and indeed Matty Donnelly are 3 very talented footballers, and they will take watching. This is no time for ball watching today by our full backline, and going forward they do their job today defensively. That's first foremost, and Jack must ask the question of them, and they're showing that little glimpse that they are dangerous, all 3. Any one of the 3 of them given a chance will punish you every time.
Yeah, we have one of our Kerry players receiving attention at the moment over on the far side. The referee is on the premise as well. Shane Ryan will wait for his kick out, because Shane Ryan returned between the posts for last week's game against Armagh. The man before him deputised in those previous league games was Shane Murphy, of course, the substitute goalkeeper for the Kingdom.
I suppose it's worth noting as well, team position changes. Dan McCurry has brought Graham out to the wing, and he seems to be adopting wing forward, and they're going with a 2-man full forward line of Matty Donnelly and Dara Canavan.
Yeah, that's kind of typical Tyrone. They like to swap and exchange positions, give the opposition something to think about. Now Shane Ryan is going to hit it towards this side of the field, coming forward. That's a foul, and has to be all day on Shawnee O'Shea. Shawnee lets him know as well it was a foul, and the man that committed was Peter Hart on that occasion. And for that, they're going to move the ball forward. Right, and that's and again, bit of a clash there, but Shawnee O'Shea takes that takes that free when it was put forward by Kerry into danger. Now David Clifford solos with the left, looks up at the post. It's a Gary Owen. It's fallen. Where is it fallen? That is a superb point from David Clifford. He left us waiting all day for it, Ambrose, to come down, but when it came down behind the crossbar. A brilliant score from an exceptional player. It's Kerry 1 goal and 1 to Tyrone's 1 point.
And the moral of this story is, when you get a chance, take it first time. Don't be soloing, don't be hopping, don't be looking for a pass. Go yourself. And on that occasion David did, and he did to great effect.
I like to see I like the zone that Shawnee O'Shea is in. when that was a quick free taken, he ran inside the 45, then had the awareness to pass the ball inside to Clifford, but another player couldn't do it, but he did it. He left it. I'm sure it hit a plane whilst it was up there for so long, and well, it dropped over the crossbar, Ambrose.
Yeah, and there's a Tyrone player down injured here. I think it's the corner back, and I think our referee today is Martin McNally from Monaghan.
Is it actually Peter Hart, Ambrose?
Looks like Peter Hart, actually.
Yeah, received attention. He was in a clash earlier with Shawnee O'Shea, where there was a foul committed on Shawnee O'Shea, and that, as a result of that, Martin McNally moved the ball forward, and there was Shawnee O'Shea. Great awareness to move inside the 45. When that free was taken, he was the man to receive it. Gave inside Clifford, popped it over the bar, and when you're away from home, Ambrose, after 6 minutes to play, Kerry should be quite happy with a 3-point lead. Kerry 1 goal and 1 to Tyrone's 1 point.
And the beauty with this is today, comparable to other games Kerry have played, we're moving the ball at pace. That word, the pace, we keep repeating it, and that's what you've got to do. Our forward can play the ball at pace, and they're doing it today. Yeah,
Niall Moore going for the short kick out to his right half back. That's Conor Myler. They're playing it over to the far side now, the terrace side. Kerry have a tendency to push up on those short kick-outs, but on that occasion they got away with it. Having said that, they're pressing now where they have to go inside their own half with their centre-back, Cormac Monroe. Back again to Niall Morgan. He uses the foot pass now with a bit of space in front of the man that was injured just a minute ago. This is Peter Hart. The magic bottle must have got him right again. He's good with the legs as he ran forward there. That ball is put into the corner. Going to be broken down there, looking for their corner forward, Darren McCurry, in a tight area of the pitch, and he looks as if he's fouled, Ambrose.
Yeah, it's gone out for line ball, I think.
Line ball actually in the end. He's going to take it quite swiftly. He's going to lamp this in around the edge of the square. Barry's under it, but it's side with the midfielder. A chance here for Colin Kilpatrick, and a brilliant block, and Kerry come away with it, Ambrose.
Shane Ryan had a fantastic block there from Con Kilpatrick. It had goal written all over it, but the Kerry goalkeeper spread himself. He's a big man. Great save, and Kerry on the attack now, Tim.
Movement, the foot pass. Oh, brilliant. Darragh Roach now outside the 45. Solis with the left. He's pulled there by the cornerback, Michael McKiernan. Still Darragh Roach going into traffic here, going down. Does he get the free? He'll be caught for overcarrying. That's a free out, Ambrose.
It is.
He was left a bit isolated though, Ambrose.
He was, but you know something, he should have had a look up. He put the head down, he went into cul-de-sac. And what I'd say to these fellas, I know they're young fellas, but shoot the first time of asking, don't look for the perfect position. Like that, had a chance there to have a cut up the post. So what if he kicks it wide, but have a go, rather than take it into traffic.
Well, this game is certainly living up to its billing, the great rivalry between Kerry and Tyrone. Kerry leading 1-1 to Tyrone's 1 point. 8 minutes gone. The other side of the field now, ball runs loose, but that goes loose into Shane Ryan's hands. He'll give the ball out to Pa Warren, the Guinea of Gwilla man. Of course, the same club man here beside me, Ambrose, when he brought the Sam Maguire 1984 to Turin Cahill. Well, can Pa Warren be part of a future team that'll bring it to Turin Cahill once more? Paddy Clifford inside his own, the 65, would spread it wide to the far side. Tony Brosnan hugging that far sideline. Solos, he's going for a long pass inside, looking for Clifford, but too much weight, too much height in it. Goes harmlessly to the left and wide. It's 8 minutes gone here in Omagh, in O'Healy Park. It's Tyrone 1 point, Kerry 1 goal and 1.
I know probably Jack overhit it, but I'm in favour of that kind of a ball. You know, every so often it's good to see them trying it here early. No harm putting a long ball in every so often.
Absolutely. Now Tyrone try to set up an attack again from inside their own defence, coming forward again. Working very hard is their wing forward. He's being chased there by Dara Minan, and the other number 10, Frank Burns. Now it's the wing back, Conor Myler, gone inside the 45. Nice diagonal ball, too much weight in it. That should be well read by Jason Foley going back. A clap there for his colleague was Ty Morley, because he said good anticipation and good awareness by the Kerry backs. Now Tony Brosnan again hugging the far sideline where that big media area is that we couldn't fit in there earlier, Ambrose. I wonder why.
We're big boys.
We're big boys. Three of us, Billy O'Shea, the small fella here in the middle, and then there's Ambrose Donovan to my right. But we're happy out where we are at the moment. We're inside with Kerry supporters and Tyrone supporters.
You couldn't be in a better place. We're in the heart of the action, the hub of the action.
All we're missing now is the sandwich, Ambrose, and a drop of tea. Now Stephen O'Connor with possession, gives it back to Pa Warren. Now outside the 45, neat little foot pass inside. Kerry gone forward, Tom O'Sullivan, the Dingle man, looking for the run. He's going to off the outside of the boot. He's good from this area, and he popped it over the bar. And he's, I suppose, the tally he's putting up from his position of cornerback. He keeps adding to it. Well, that's another point for the West Kerry man, the Dingle man, and he takes Kerry into lead. Or Kerry on 1 goal and 2 points. Tyrone 1 point. 10 minutes gone in the first half.
Yeah, and it's a crazy game to be defender on, because Tyrone attacking line position's been absolutely nothing to him. Dan McCullough is alternating, so Dara Canavan into the full forward line. They're bringing the man that came on there for Matty Donnelly is coming out to the half-hour line. So forward position mean absolutely nothing. Yeah. So if I was a Kerry defender, pick a man and save him.
Kerry forwards look dangerous when they're attacking.
The Kerry forward line have
they're on the ball.
Every chance.
Torrick Hampsey in the far side of the field now, gone inside the 45. It's a case of offloading and somebody getting into a better scoring position. That player with possession is Darren McCurry. Solon being chased there by the wing back of Kerry. That's Paul Murphy. They still manage that ball, probably come outside the 45 again, looking for support, and that man, probably Brian Kennedy's looking for it, but he doesn't get it. They give it to the wing back. This is Conor Myler. Now he's a bit of space in front of you. Could build maybe 3-4 houses. He goes inside the 45. Nobody touching him at the moment. Still a race there. Give it inside. Looking for Hart. Hart is good from here. Does it stay inside? Oh, with the aid of the upright. They're giving a point. I wonder.
It is a point.
It is a point. Okay, Ambrose, you're Tyrone man for once. 2 points for Tyrone. Kerry, 1 goal and 2, 11 gone.
Yeah, 11 minutes gone. This is good stuff. It's intense stuff. Both sides of the attack.
It hit the top of the upright.
Top of the post, but the inside of it, Tim.
Yeah.
If it went the other side, it'd be wide.
Oh yeah, you're very good.
That, you're not
you got very good now before you got the glasses. If you hadn't the glasses, Ambrose. Now, and Ambrose, maybe the Kerry man has proved right here. I'm wondering what happened out there. Is it to do with a tackle, Ambrose, or is it the score?
I don't know what's he doing.
I think that was a wide, Ambrose.
There's 2 umpires going in.
Yeah.
He's cancelling it.
Oh! Ambrose, take it all back from me.
No,
that was
I won't.
wide.
I'd still say, if I was a Tyrone supporter, I think that was the point.
I'm a Kerry man, and I'm saying it was wide. It came across the uprights.
Wasn't
it wide, lads? I'm asking the Kerry supporters here, and they're telling me it's wide.
Yeah.
Now, Shane Ryan with the kick out. That'll go to the far, brilliant field over on the far side by Paul Murphy. Holding now, Power Warren. Giving it to a man playing very deep at the moment. That's Paddy Clifford. Haven't seen much of Paddy so far in this game. Plays inside his own half. There's Tom O'Sullivan, the point scorer already. Things look good for the Kingdom at the moment. Leading by that 4 points. 1-2 to 1 point. 12 minutes gone. Chasing up that far sideline, the terrace side, and foul there on Kerry. It looks like Kerry have settled the faster, Ambrose, here.
They are, and they're moving the ball at pace. I think we didn't do against Armagh, and they're pushing up on Tyrone as well. They're certainly our foul line are moving the ball with way greater effect than they did against Armagh.
Right, yeah, and it's going to be after that, or at all that, it has come a free, and the free is going to be Shawnee O'Shea, the man that kicked that beauty in the All-Ireland semi-final against Dublin. He is hitting the high tallies as well, all during his 30 league games for Kerry. Now, he's about 30 metres out from the Tyrone goal, and that typical stance. Little march forward, ball will drop to the right foot, and the ball should go over the bar, Ambrose. That's another point for the Kingdom. 1-3 now for Kerry, 1 point for Tyrone, 13 gone, Ambrose.
Well, you couldn't write the script for this. This is the stat Kerry wanted. The only thing that's come in here now is getting dull and overcast, and it looks like we're close to rain. But first 12 and a half minutes here, 1-3 scored by Kerry. That's a good return from a forward line. There's certainly, you'd have to say our forward lines are well settled. Yeah, absolutely. Now it'll be Niall Morgan. He's gone short on a few occasions, and he's done the exact same thing into the danger area there. But chased down was Cormac Quinn, the Tyrone player, the corner back, gives it to Peter Hart. It was like a hot plate in his hands there. It was bobbling, but he managed to hold on, and he's fouled inside his own 45, about 10 metres in from the stand side here. That ball to be played back, looking for the wing forward, Frank Burns now solos, comes outside the 45, and chased there by 2 Kerrymen. One of them in front of him is actually now is David Clifford, but in the far side Kerry still chasing, not shadows, because we've too many clouds over us. That ball drops on the 45 over, and it's going to be free into the Tyrone side. It's very stop-start by Tyrone. It is, yeah. They're not like the Tyrone team of old, they're actually kind of making this up as they go along.
Yeah, it's not the usual Tyrone performance so far, but now they may have a chance about 25 metres out with their wing forward. And fall shot, danger there, being chased down there. Brian Kennedy, pressure on Shane Ryan, and that's a goal.
That
was an OG. He put pressure on Shane Ryan, and it ended up in the back of the net. That was Shane Ryan's all day. He had possession. Yeah. But on the premises was Brian Kennedy, and suddenly, with all the pressure he put him, it went behind the line, and it's 1-3 to 1-1. 2-point game, Ambrose.
Yeah, 2-point game. That was a bad giveaway. No, in fairness, a bad mistake there from Shane Ryan, that Moorman. He actually was an OG.
Yeah, that was pressure. That should be Kerry's all day. That ball is played outside now. Look over Pa Warren. How can Kerry respond? A goal out of nothing, they say. Came from Tyrone. Now Graham O'Sullivan showing a clear pair of heels even to Kilpatrick, but he's fouled as they went forward. That's going to be free into Kerry. Ambrose, and well, it's not. It's going to be Tyrone's ball all day. What a blow to Kerry at the other side of the field.
It's a sickener. It is a signal, because you were in control of the match. Now you've given Tyrone, a lifeline. And not as early days, only 14 minutes gone, but 1-1 to 1-3.
For a team that were only playing fair,
exactly.
But, let's hope Kerry can respond in a positive way, just as the clouds come over us and a mist descends here on Omagh, Healy Park in Omagh. Now Peter Hart, who started off that last move where it ended up in a goal, but it just bounced in front of Shane Ryan, and then he was pressurised by Brian Kennedy, the midfielder, and it ended up in the back of the Kerry net. Now poor ball in the end. Who was that for, Ambrose?
I don't know.
Somebody in Roy in the terrace.
I'm looking at Tyrone. This isn't the Tyrone that we know. They're not Tyrone to Northern Ireland.
They don't make those mistakes.
No, they don't make those mistakes.
They don't play the ball too close to that far sideline to... Yeah, so having said that, Kerry will start off again. And it's Paddy Clifford with possession. Gone inside his shoulder will be Tom O'Sullivan. Tom will go for the diagonal ball into the edge of the square. Clifford will rise, but that ball will fall behind him. Tony Brosnan is there, but harmlessly gone out and wide. And maybe at times, as you said, Ambrose, they're right, Kerry are right to try that diagonal ball in.
Absolutely.
And that occasion it didn't work.
But just overheating a little bit, like dropping a half-yard shot down, then be fine. I mean, it's no harm to see him doing that. We didn't do that against Armagh. It was pass.
Yeah.
At least we're taking option 80 days. Just put the ball long in our time.
Yeah, 16 minutes gone here in Healy Park in Omagh as, the rain comes down here now, making it difficult for those players out there. And it's a case of who will work it best from now on. Kerry 1 goal and 3, Tyrone 1 goal and 1. They come out of their own defence again. Their wing forward always goes back, Frank Burns, to pick up possession from his goalkeeper and his corner back at time. They go for the foot pass on this occasion for Dara Canavan. That's maybe where you want to see Dara Canavan, outside the 45. Things not working at the moment for him, but he's a serious footballer. Stephen O'Connor puts that ball inside for David Clifford. Pressure there by 2 Tyrone men. That's the free all day. Ambrose, there's no need for a third man tackle.
No, not really, no.
Yeah.
And the beauty with this is, if we can punish this kind of fouling, and Shawnee Shea, no better man.
And the rain,
but there's a heavy rain falling down on top of us now.
Down here now, and
it's going to make the pitch very greasy now because it's solid enough. So
Shawnee does the wise thing. He plays it back to Jason Foley, who in turn gives it him, but they're still outside the 65. Now, see, gloves are being thrown out galore there. Some went out with them at the start. Well, now they all need them. Now it's Tom O'Sullivan, the far side of the field. On his solar room, nobody with him at the moment. Gone inside is Dara Canavan. Inside, just like most corner forwards now, back when they have to defend, they go inside their own 45. That ball is played out again to Stephen O'Connor. Hop the ball, foot pass across the 65 for his club colleague, of course, and that is Jack Barry. Jack Barry will put it forward now for Dara Moynihan. Dara Moynihan racing to the 14-metre line, but he's only 10-15 metres in from the far line. He gives it to Shawnee O'Shea. This is a massive effort by Shawnee O'Shea, and he pulls it over the bar. It's great to see this man back in the green and gold jersey. Kerry 1 goal and 4, Tyrone 1 goal and 1. 18 minutes gone, Ambrose.
Yeah, and that's beautiful. One-touch football. This is good football. Dara looked up, gave the pass to Shawnee O'Shea. Shawnee popped it over the bar. No big deal, basic straightforward stuff, but when you do it well and do it to good, it's great effect. 1-4 to 1-1, 17 and a half minutes gone.
Yeah, that ball is out again with Conor Myler, the Tyrone man, the far side of the field, the terrace side of the field. But it's a real scoring goal for Kerry in this first half. To the right of us, the town end, and the Gorton end to our left. Now, Peter Hart inside his own half with possession, gives that ball out, looking for Pádraig Hampsey. Goes forward, gives it to number 19. Of course, that's Matty Donnelly. Haven't seen him a lot on the ball since he's come in as he's the late substitute. Now it's with Dara McGrew. David McGrew even. Now putting that ball inside the 45. Sharp passing game. Matty Donnelly again will play it out. That means that there's 13 behind the ball by the Kingdom. That ball will be played out into the centre of the park again for Cormac Monroe. He's heading towards the Kerry 45, but he'll come back, turn back infield, as they say. Again, looking for Conor Myler. Again, hugging that far side and getting a bit of fruit over there. And that far side is Michael McKiernan, getting inside the 45. Coming at pace now is Joe Guz. Now holding possession, Tyrone. Coming again is the wing back, Conor Myler. They're about 35 metres out. Make that almost 45 metres out now with the pressure on Peter Hart. He goes for a foot pass. He gives it to Donnelly. Donnelly will size up his options here. Solis with the right. Trying to be tackled there by Jack Barry. He'll come over onto the right foot. This is a huge score from Donnelly. Puts it over the bar, Ambrose. And probably the score of the game, to be fair. Tyrone 1 goal and 2, but carrying the lead on 2 points with a scoreline of 1 goal and 4.
Yeah, absolutely great score there from Matty Donnelly. He walked the ball into position and had it on the right foot and popped it over the bar. Had a chance on his left, went to his stronger foot, and a great score for Tyrone, and what they wanted as well, to make it 1-2 for Tyrone, 1-4 for Kerry.
Yeah, no, far side of the field, Dara Moynihan give that ball to Shawnee O'Shea, and turn in the middle of the park. Jason Foley give it to Jack Barry. Jack Barry will see off his right shoulder will be Graham O'Sullivan. Goes for a foot pass. That's what Kerry want inside. Give it to David Clifford here. He's been marked, of course, by Patrick Hampsey. Now he's a bag of tricks, and if there's too many on the premises, he does the wise thing, gives it out to brother Paddy outside the 45. Coming at pace, it's Jack Barry, but pressure on his pass there. Lovely scoop up by Paddy Clifford, almost on the ground. Gives it to Ty Morley, who in turn will give it to Jason Foley. Kerry going forward now with Tom O'Sullivan, the Dingle man, go inside the 45. Solis once, twice with the right. Fisted effort inside, looking for Darren Roach. Now Stefan has it, goes into contact though. Still Kerry trying to hold possession, making it difficult. Tyrone are really up on the player that has possession.
They're defending now like we know Tyrone can defend. They're pressing high up on Kerry players.
And we're back where we started.
Back, exactly. Yeah. We're back out in the middle of the field again.
Back out in the middle of the park with Ty Morley now. 21 minutes gone here in O'Healy Park in Omagh. Given inside now to David Clifford. David Clifford outside the 45 gives it to Darren Moynihan. A high pass, but he managed to hold on to it. The man from Spa again to Clifford. Bag of tricks. Solos has a massive effort here. He's going to curl in enough. No, it's gone into the breadbasket of Niall Morgan, and he'll clear his lines, Ambrose.
Yeah, and you'll have to say
he lies on the ball, Ambrose.
Yeah, after a dodgy start. We give him a fortuitous goal. We actually give Tyrone a lifeline, and now all of a sudden with 21 minutes gone, 1-2 to 1-4, probably Kerry deserve to be further ahead. It's
the goal, that goal against the run of play that's telling. But totally you'd have to admire the way Kerry are mixing it. The long ball in
I like
at
that.
times,
yeah.
And the sharp passing.
It's not all, exactly. We're using the long ball today, and more of it, and we have to do it up
and
here.
And there's times that it will work as well, Ambrose, when you have that bit of space. You'll be a bit 1-on-1. I'm sure if David Clifford is 1-on-1, but he's not 1-on-1 because there are 2 or 3 around him each time.
Exactly, and it's about having the confidence to do it once they're trying it. So I mightn't come off once or twice, but the time it will come off, it will pay dividends.
Whilst that Tyrone player is down injured, Ambrose, would the Kerry management be quite happy with the first 22
They will take that, because I said it was a very fortuitous goal that Tyrone are in the game. If you like, it should be 1-4 to 2 points. If we've been realistic, we gifted them the goal. But I think they'll take this. You're away from home, and Tyrone need the points. So it was never going to be easy.
Yeah, now Frank Burns inside his own half now. Gets possession, comes outside the D now. Still holding possession. Solos with the ball. Nobody going near him at the moment. No, as far as when I say nobody going near him, no Kerry player. They're letting them have it inside their own half, Tyrone. That ball will be played back. I cannot say we're not pressing up higher, Ambrose.
No, I would press up higher. There's one day I would press.
It's a wet ball.
We're inviting them onto us.
Michael McKiernan over on the far side, the corner back. He's able to come outside his own 65. Still holding possession. Over on the far side is Cormac Monroe. That's going to be a handy free. A handy free about 10 metres outside the 45, almost on the sideline. That ball will be played back by Tyrone to Patrick Hampsey in the middle of the park. Crowd gone, kind of quiet. There's nothing to shout about.
Do you know what I'm amazed at there now, Tim? I was watching Dan McCurry and indeed Dara Canavan. None of the two of them broke. Didn't made themselves available for a pass.
Now there's a break by Hampsey, put that ball into, but good work by Tom Sullivan inside. Likewise Jack Barry, Graham O'Sullivan, but again poor pass out of defence. They turn it over. Tyrone still with possession now. Darren McCurry. He's going to go around that D. No, he's not. He's going to offload to Peter Hart. They're about 35 metres out. A chance here. Is it Matty Donnelly? It's a speculative shot, but it's also to the left and wide. 23 minutes gone here in Healy Park. Tyrone 1-2, but Kerry in the lead with 1 goal and 4 points.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said earlier, I'm kind of disappointed in a way with the movement off the ball of the Tyrone inside line, in particular, full forward line. Kerry seem to be settling into this game well. In fairness, they're away from home, and they're playing well. In defence, they're turning defence into great attack.
Graham Sullivan now. He switched wings now. Tony Brosnan, he's here underneath, is on the stand side to Paddy Clifford. Paddy solos in front of Conor Myler, sells the dummy. A chase here. McCurry chases him, and does he? Well, he doesn't foul him, but they still manage to hold possession. It's gone forward again. Kerry, pressure on the man gone forward, pressure there on the wing back for Kerry, Ambrose, or Darragh Roach, and it's a turnover. You can't delay on the ball with Tyrone. Man solo there, but he's soloed back over his shoulder. Darragh Moynihan, great work. That's what he does. That ball is put into the centre of Paddy Clifford. The Kerry crowd are getting behind Kerry. Why wouldn't they? Tony Brosnan now, and does the wise thing. He gets a mark about 40 metres out. That's the way. You were only talking about
that's
the first mark last week.
No mark last week against Armagh. That's the first mark.
He ran into great space, Tony Brosnan.
Now it's about finishing now. Can Tony put it over the bar?
Can he execute the possession he won? He won the mark. Now, can he execute? It's going towards goal. It doesn't make any mistake. It's gone over the bar. Good score by the Kingdom. Well worked. Intelligent play. 25 minutes gone here in Healy Park. Kerry 1 goal in 5. Tyrone 1 goal in 2. A 3-point lead for the Kingdom, Ambrose.
Yeah, and a lead there well worked. They're playing good football. They're defending well, going forward. We're going forward with great pace and purpose. Yeah, Kerry would be happy with this. 24 minutes gone and 3 points to the good. 1-2, 1-5. Yeah, this would be the start they wanted.
Niall Moore with that short kick out to his centre back, and centre back Colin Monroe gave it to Michael McKiernan, coming up outside the 45. Chased there by Dara Roach. They still have possession on the far side. Matty Donnelly doing very well, so deep from goal. The man went on the number 19 shot. What a brilliant score he's had so far in this game. And the last shot he had a goal was wide. Now still holding possession. They play the patient game. Over the far side, Frank Burns giving it forward again for Michael McKiernan, the roving cornerback. Now the roving cornerback has gone into the cornerback position of Kerry, and we see positions, as Ambrose alluded to earlier, don't mean anything in the present game and the modern game, and they'll hold possession, but they might end up coming out to the 45, Ambrose.
Yeah, and I'm amazed at Tyrone, because given the quality they possess in Darren McCurry and Dara Canavan, they're not testing our full back line at all. There's no ball going in quickly to the two guys.
And they have to come out looking for
it. They have to come out looking for it.
Now Matty Donnelly sees the run. This is the first time he hasn't done this. Joe goes, put inside, looking for the big midfielder who's gone to the edge of the square. This Con Kilpatrick puts it over the bar. Good run. Now he's the danger when he's running that left half forward. Joe goes, he runs into great position and goes at pace.
And you'd have to say, in fairness to Matty Donnelly is trying his hat out there for Tyrone.
Serious operator, Matty Donnelly. Now Ty Morley from that kick out inside our own half. We try to get things going up along the line again. Ball, but that's not the ball that Johnny Shea wanted, because the defender was out in front of him, and they pick up the pieces, Tyrone, inside their own half. 2-point lead by the Kingdom. Kerry 1 goal in 5, Tyrone 1 goal in 3. 26 minutes gone here. Now ball put inside, a race here. Will Morley win the race? He doesn't win the race because there's a push, is there? Oh, he continues play. It's a goal. Oh no, it's a save by Shane Ryan. I thought Ty Morley was fouled, but they continued their run. I think it was the midfielder. Was it Brian Kennedy, Ambrose?
No, Dara Canavan.
Dara Canavan actually coming out here.
Fantastic save by Shane Ryan.
Oh, he spread himself cat-like, but I thought Morley was pushed. But,
initially, but you'd have to say Shane Ryan made up for the own goal.
Foul there on Dara Roach. That was a high tackle, Ambrose, but it managed to ball fall rightly for Tony Brosnan. How can Kerry respond to that last run? That was danger written all over. Tyrone could have gone ahead. We have a 2-point lead, but that had goal written all over. The referee, as far as he was concerned, played an advantage, but I thought the Kerry man was fouled. Stefan has it now, puts it inside, looking for Tony Brosnan. Tony, with that great mark just a couple of moments ago, gives it to the far side of the field to Tom O'Sullivan. Tom O'Sullivan gone inside the 45, tries to get inside, take the return pass, so he takes a player with him, took the corner back with him there, Cormac Quinn, but the ball is out in the middle of the park now, where Ty Morley will give it to Paul Murphy, the Rathmore man, and he'll see running to his right is Graham O'Sullivan, goes inside the 45, coming around the corner is Dara Mine in this moment, he dips the shoulder, now he'll give it back, looking for Paul Murphy, it's high, but it's wide. Also to the left and wide. 28 minutes gone, Ambrose, 2-point lead, another wide for the Kingdom. It's Kerry 1 goal in 5, Tyrone 1 goal in 3.
But the one you'd have to say about today, comparable to the Armagh game, going forward, we're actually trying to move the ball quickly and at pace.
Positive.
It is positive stuff. Yeah. It is a good start from Kerry now. 1-5 to 1-3. 27 and a half minutes gone. Yeah, we'd have taken this coming up, Tim.
Absolutely. 28 minutes gone in this game. A 2-point lead. Niall Morgan with the kick out. For once, he goes long. He goes to the far side of the field, the terrace side. Up go Kerry men, up go Tyrone man. But that ball had bounced away of Tony, or the corner forward even, and that is Paddy Clifford putting that ball inside. David has it now. He was going to look up at the post. He was going to have a shot, but he's all tied up. Too many Tyrone players around him at the moment. He give it back, looking for Stefan. Neat little ball inside now.
Acres of space down his right side.
Johnny O'Shea sees Dara Roach making a run. That ball might hop nicely or run nicely for Dara Minehan, but it's running towards the sideline. Now he tries to get inside the centre back, Cormac Monroe. Too big to get past there. He comes outside now, 20 metre line, gives it to Jack Barry. It's all about recycling, regrouping as far as Kerry is concerned. Back with Minehan again. Tight area of the pitch. They're 40 metres out. Make that 65 metres out now, because that ball is put out to Jason Foley, to Ty Morley, for Kerry in the lead by 2 points against their, I suppose, great rivals over the last 10-15 years. Gone forward on the far side is Graham O'Sullivan. Now Tony Brosnan has possession, heading towards that corner flag, and decides, no, I can't get a score there, so he kicks the ball. and it rebounds off Tyrone, and that's a line ball to Kerry, Ambrose, just side of 45.
You'd have to say that the whole lot of the Tyrone team, all 15 of them, are back behind their own 45, Tim.
Yeah, absolutely. Graham O'Sullivan with that possession again. Kerry working hard on that far side of the field. One of them is Paddy Clifford. He'll put that ball all the ways out to the 65, looking for Tom O'Sullivan. Stephen O'Connor will get possession. He'll hop it with those classy boots. Ambrose, did you ever wear boots like that in your day?
No,
it was always black boots with white laces, or black boots with black laces. Now putting that ball inside again, looking for possession, driving forward. Kerry trying coming around the corner now. David Clifford solos, loose the ball again, retains possession, gives it back to Pa Warren. They're mad about that far sideline, Ambrose. Loads of space. You could build 30 houses at this side of the field. No one sees it. Now that ball is put into the centre again, looking for the full back, of course, gone forward. That's Jason Foley. Jason Foley will give it to Paul Murphy, still camped inside the half of Tyrone. Graham O'Sullivan has it now. He's gone down another channel, gives it to Darragh Moynihan, who's had a lot of possessions in this game so far. Kerry needs scores now just to get in at half time with a reasonable lead. Now it's David Clifford on the 45. He'll play it back wisely to Stephen O'Connor. Kerry have the ball quite a long time.
The ball a long time, but they're not breaking down Tyrone. We're playing the ball in front of them as we did against Armagh.
Yeah, now Jason Foley has possession. We see a lot of this in the game nowadays, where backs, we remember the 19 was at Donegal All Ireland when they won. Ambrose, the full back, only got the ball 3 times and he punched it away. Now they get it 3 times every 3 minutes. Now Stephen O'Connor, because the game has changed, coming in now is Shawnee O'Shea, puts it on the left. Tony Brosnan even
great
coming
score.
On the left, and it's over. That's a good score, Ambrose.
Yeah,
they played the patient game, and it was Tony Brosnan on the end of it. 31 minutes of play. Kerry have a 3-point lead. Kerry 1 goal and 6. Tyrone 1 goal and 3.
And that's Tony's second point. That's what Tony is good at. You put Tony in front of goal, he will hurt you, he'll damage. But I mean, he's not 50 yards out from goal. That's Tony Brosnan at his best. Won the ball 21 yards out in the stand and popped it over the bar. Good score, and like you said, 1-6, 1-3 in favour of Kerry.
We'll take that going into the last 5 minutes of normal time at the end of this first half here in Healy Park. You're playing away from home, very difficult to pick up points. Well, Kerry are doing that at the minute, as in being in control on the scoreboard. There's a long way to go in this game. Now with possession is Matty Donnelly, play that ball back inside his own half. There to pick up the pieces once more is Padraig Hampsey. Now being chased there.
You'd have to say, Tim, Darragh Moynihan is running his socks off. He's working harder than any Kerry player out there.
Yeah.
He's tackling, he's on the ball, he's setting up attacks.
Yeah, that's a Moynihan thing, Ambrose.
Fair play to him.
That's play to the far side of the field. Cormac Monroe with possession. Now coming in the far side, looking for the cornerback Cormac Quinn. Now still with possession, going forward. Can Tyrone get the score here? It's high, but it's also to the left and wide. They have a burst of pace when they go forward, though, Ambrose.
The two boys, Canavan and McCurry, they're two very good footballers, but they're not utilising them enough, I think. Tyrone was slow giving the ball into them.
Actually, it's going as a free, Ambrose.
He was,
and we see a lot of that nowadays. They'll give you a chance when you play the advantage.
It's the right thing, it's the advantage. And if there's no advantage, you close, put back for the free.
It's the right thing when we're doing it, but when it's against us, we're not too happy, Ambrose.
Well, that's true. There's 2 teams going out there.
There is. We have to take off the blinkers.
We'll have to give them the free.
We'll give them a free. We'll give a free to Tyrone here. 1-6 to 1-3. This surely will be 1-6 to 1-4, because Tyrone with this close-in free. And, he'll take a step forward and put it over the bar. Good score once again. They worked it well, Ambrose, and it was all about pace in that move. And it's back to 2-point game, 1-6 to 1-4 after that point from Darren McCurry.
The one thing I'll tell you, Tim, is you have to watch McCurry and Canavan. They might be out of the game for a while, but
they're just like David Clifford. They could be out
they get a chance, they will punish every time.
Or any good forward, they're out of it for so, but they're opportunists. They have it. Kerry going to press them back inside their own half again. The Tyrone side. Kerry playing into the town end here in Healy Park. That ball is played out for Tom Sullivan inside the 65. He'll give it to the onrushing, we call Jason Foley, and turn will give it to his cornerback Graham O'Sullivan. The piercing the drum of the man down for David Clifford, who's playing more like a corner forward at the moment. Of course, this man can play anywhere, as you see. Now he's trying to take on the full back, he's trying to take on the wing back, and with that he deserved it, Ambrose.
He did,
because he was playing the ball. He wasn't travelling because he was playing the ball. And to the dislike of some of the Tyrone supporters, I'm not
too happy with that.
I'm afraid they have to accept it. They have to accept it, Ambrose. And it's a free in.
I better watch myself here as a Tyrone man. There's
about 2,000 of them around you. At least I'm surrounded by Kerry people, Ambrose, here. I'm safe enough at the moment. But
I'm lucky there's a chair between me and this. And that's gone over the bar from David Clifford.
Yeah, good score. That's a good score. And for our listeners out there, it's gone back to a 3-point lead, 17-14. We're located right in the heart. What other place would we want to be? In with the supporters of both camps, Ambrose.
Oh, absolutely. It is fabulous to be up here, of course it is, yeah.
It is, of course it is.
It is, of course, yeah.
Now, it's going to be Niall Morgan, but a well-worked free there by David Clifford. Again, he's going for the short kick out, looking for Pádraig Hampsey, who's hugging this near sideline. They'll play it inside the 14-yard line again, played across the square, which is a dangerous game, but nowadays players are so far out the field they can't take that opportunity of dispossession. That ball is played to the far side of the field, looking for Frank Burns. And we're looking
3 minutes of extra time.
3 minutes. The bit of Irish coming out there, Ambrose. They have a grasp of that language. 3 minutes, and Billy O'Shea just confirms that. Tyrone at the other side of the field, gone to ground there. But fairly, says the ref, the tackle was fair. They're pressurising Tyrone. Tyrone have to come out, looking for their centre forward, David McGrew, still holding possession. Now gone forward is Michael McKiernan, and he's gone into a wall of Kerry players. And I
think that's a free in for Tyrone.
Well, Ambrose,
Stephen Ockenbar, he stood him up.
But he stood him up, yeah. Yeah, Stephen. But at the end, he went into a wall, Ambrose, because. Yeah, and he knows all about it, Ambrose, because he's lying on the ground inside the D. So it's going to end up a free, Ambrose.
Yeah. And I tell you, exactly, if Kerry win only 2 points up, we've dominated the first half. Tyrone have lived on scraps, and they're still very much in the game.
And for all some of the supporters up here, they tell us to our right is a scoring goal.
Yeah.
There's a scoring goal everywhere, isn't there?
There is indeed.
Yeah. What I said, it depends who's playing in front of it, Ambrose.
That's exactly it.
Now it's going to be a free into Tyrone.
Yeah, 35 minutes gone just to make it 1-5 to 1-7.
Yeah, and it's going to be.
In fairness, Dan McCurry doesn't miss these, I think.
Dan McCurry, yeah, and that man is still, but he's an athlete, Stephen. You wouldn't like to run into him, Ambrose.
He's a strong boy, and he needs today's game. You know, he's playing in midfield. Okay. That's what he needs to be playing. He needs games like this. These are games that'll bring him on.
Yeah. He's a big. He's not happy with it anyway, but he just stood him up from what
he stood him up. Yeah.
Now we haven't the luxury of a monitor.
No, we're better off, I'd say, without the monitor.
We see too much, we're looking at monitors.
We're seeing enough as it is, I'd say. Without a monitor, we wouldn't be able to stand to it all.
Now, Ambrose, we're into injury time, 1-7 to 1-4, and there should be a point back here.
Yeah, and I can tell you Tyrone will take this because they've been outplayed for long parts of this game, and if they win 2 points down, they will take that at half time.
Yeah, so it will be a chance here for the Tyrone man. Curry taking this free, and take it off the left. On the edge of the D, just a little stride forward. This should be no problem at all. Pops it over the bar. Another point for the home side, to the delight of the home side. It's Kerry 1 goal and 7, Tyrone 1 goal and 5, Ambrose.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, Tim, for all our dominance, it's only a 2 point game.
Yeah.
Tyrone will take this because we have outplayed them for long periods of that game. But I know we conceded for 2 to score, but still, Tyrone are very much in this.
Shane Ryan with a long kick out goes into the middle of the field. Well knocked down there into Tyrone hands. It's Peter Hart in the far side of the field. He played into the centre looking for Con Kilpatrick. They're coming in droves now at Kerry. 12 behind the ball for Kerry. Gone inside the 45. Now coming at pace is Conor Myler. Solos. Goes to the 14. Coming around the corner is the corner back. And the corner back is Cormac Quinn. A brilliant score from him. About 25 metres out. It gets them back in the game, Ambrose, as they go in before half time. It's Kerry 1-7, Tyrone 1-6.
Yes, indeed, and they injected pace there. A great run from Cormac Quinn. The other good Kieran man, he made no mistake from 30 yards out, popped it over the bar. Again, the one thing that's worrying me, Tim, is when Tyrone inject a bit of pace into us. They'll catch us in our full back line.
Yeah, and when you give them a bit of speed, you have to track your man, Ambrose.
It's only a point game, 1-6, 1-7 for all our dominance.
They won the last 2 kick-outs,
They did, yeah.
So where will Shane Ryan go with this? Because they're forcing to go along, Ambrose. So
a yellow card for David Clifford.
Yeah, to the delight of the home crowd.
But referee must have great sight, Mr. McNally, because I saw nothing.
His eyes in the back of his head,
I'd say so.
Well, now they're running, they're splitting, Ambrose. So see, where's it going to go? It's going to the far side of the field, but Tyrone win it. This is a real purple patch. Gone forward now is Con Kilpatrick inside the 45. Is he going to offload? He'll give it around the corner. He's looking for McCurry. They're coming. Matty Donnelly from a tight angle. Matty Donnelly puts it over the bar, Ambrose. And now we hear the Tyrone crowd, Ambrose. It's 1-7 apiece. And, we're letting them back into the argument, Ambrose.
Bottom line here, Tim. When you're a defender, you must be able to defend.
Yeah, I agree.
And we're not doing that. In the last 15 minutes, we're not doing that. Darren McCurry and Calvin Leeson are getting acres of space. Going forward is fine, but we must be able to defend. First and foremost, you're a defender.
And there's a half-time whistle. An intriguing first half where Kerry got off to the brighter start. And of course that goal from Shawnee O'Shea, they really came back into it, Tyrone, in the last 10 minutes, Ambrose. Both sides being applauded, coming off the field.
Yeah, indeed, and rightly so.
And rightly so. Huge contingent here from Kerry as well. It's Kerry 1-7, Tyrone 1-7. What a massive second half we should have.
Absolutely, this is, and remember, we're in the month of March. This is a great game of football.
Yeah.
1-7 apiece at half time.
No love lost between these two sides.
There's a healthy rivalry in this good. As you said, both sets of supporters on their feet.
And
great to see it happening.
Tyrone had much to applaud in the first quarter, but you could say the last 10 minutes we kind of lost our way.
They thundered into the game, and I told you that full foul line that Tyrone possessed. They're good footballers. Particularly the youngsters, the likes of Donald Downs and indeed Pa Warren. These boys are inexperienced, and indeed Stephen Okumba. They can only benefit from a game like this.
Yeah, that ball is up in the air. Start of the second half here, and where will the ball go? Tyrone won it in the first half. It's Kerry in the second half. Dara Moynihan on the premise in the middle of the park to pick up that dirty ball. Stephen gives it back to Dara Moynihan. Again into the centre to Tig Morley. Tig Morley in a race there, being chased by Tyrone players. They're defending the Kingdom, the town end in this second half. That ball inside the 45 with Jason Foley, the man from Ballydonhu. Gives it out to the man from the town, and his club is Nagale. That's Jack Barry. Playing football inside their own half. That's because everyone has gone back defending for Tyrone, Ambrose.
Yeah, they put everyone behind the ball. The one thing that's notable about Tyrone, though, when they do break, they break at pace. And you'll have to say as well, that first half.
To Jason Foley and turn to Pa Warren. Again, Morley stays where he was, where he left that pass go. That means there's a bit of space in front of him. Graham O'Sullivan coming out to meet him outside the Tyrone 45. Tyrone, of course, defending that Gorton end in the second half with Stefan O'Connor. Gives it back to his midfield colleague and club colleague, of course, Jack Barry. Now, when could you see a full back out playing between the 265s?
And in fairness to him, he's not going forward to Jason. He's staying between the 250s.
Which is very important.
Very important.
Now, Paul Murphy has possession outside the 65. His typical solo run, driving forward. Now he sees running off his shoulder is Jack Barry, but Jack will come back into the centre again for Stephen. It's more like keep ball at the moment because they're really pressing. Kerry wouldn't want to lose possession now.
No.
There's nobody back.
Yeah, because Tyrone, they put 15 behind the ball now here, so we expected that. But Kerry will have to be patient with this now.
Yeah.
But for me, I think a long foot pass and put it up in the air might break down all this blanket defence.
It's 2 minutes of hand passing so far since Dara Moynihan won that dirty ball in the middle of the park. And you'd love to see how many possessions you'd have there. So look at the possessions all day at that thing. Well, if you tapping all back across the middle. If you felt good in the stats by having all those possessions, it's hard to believe now they've decided to go along that route inside. Donald Sullivan has it. Gives aside Shawnee O'Shea. Clifford has it. He swivels on a sixpence. It ricochets. It brings the Tyrone man to the ground. There was power and that shot, but they got the bodies back. Clifford came to life there.
Clifford came to life with a great block.
With that,
a great block, and I'm not sure. I think it was
Shawnee O'Shea. Was this a pull down?
Frank Burns. Yeah, I thought it was.
No, Shawnee.
They wouldn't want to get involved now.
No, you're better off. And where? There's 3 players around him. I'd be looking where the other players. You wouldn't. Ambrose.
They'll tear the jersey off him.
Well, yeah. If you were a Kerry player, you'd be going in there now, Ambrose.
Yeah.
But no, common sense prevails.
And they're better off not to get involved in this kind of stuff now, Kerry.
I suppose. But when there's one of your men and they're tied down by 3, you'd always say, go in and help. Now, with that, he's going to have a consult here with his linesmen. We're 3 minutes into the second half. The score remains 1-7 apiece. And
what ball up scuttle Tyrone that time? It was a fast ball in.
Long ball, yeah.
You don't have to do it all the time, but don't repetitively, just very little bit like. You'd have to say it was a great block by Frank Burns from David Clifford. It was a bullet from David and a great block by the Tyrone half-hour Frank Burns.
There's a jersey here.
There's a bit of a Tyrone man jersey torn anyway.
It's a nice V-shaped. It's something you could wear to a ball. At the moment,
but he's earpiece on him anyway, and he's going to book Shawnee O'Shea here, I think.
And Shawnee's going to have a word with the Kinmare Shamrocks man here, Shawnee. And they got stuck into Shawnee after a little bit of afters, but like Amber said, probably common sense prevailed.
2 cards, I'd say.
2 cards, one for the man with half a jersey and the other one for the Kerry man, Ambrose.
Yes, indeed. I think the textile of that jersey was well tested anyway by the Tyrone man. They have a good quality jersey anyway.
Yeah, they have, because
3 yellow
cards. The cornerback Cormac Quinn got one as well, Ambrose.
Yeah.
So 2-1.
2-1, yeah.
Yeah, well, they continue with the play. The ball is back with Niall Morgan. Now, let's have some football. That ball is played to the far side of the field, as Amber said, not the crowd maybe expected for that terrace side. Man played very deep in the first half. There's Frank Burns helping his defence, going forward along that far sideline. They'll play it back, looking for Pádraig Hampsey, who's out around the middle of the field, the full-back, again for Matty Donnelly. You could say he was almost last man back there, giving it out to the wing back. That's Conor Myler in the far side. Taking the return pass now is Matty Donnelly. He was inside, well, the last defender back a couple of moments ago. Now he's nearly the furthest man forward. But Tyrone will work it all the ways outside the 45. Try a different channel, or try the same channel. Pulled there on a jersey by Tyg Morley or Tyrone Ambrose.
Do you know, it's at one stage that they'll defend in block, but when they're going forward, they'll put 13 players forward. They're on front of it. There's only one player back.
Cluster up there.
Yeah, it's to and fro, up and down.
Well, we should.
They do in numbers.
We thought we would have an exciting second half. At the moment, it's more to do with the ref. Yeah, the ref is mentioned more times than the players. So let's hopefully that we'll have some space and have some scores, Ambrose.
I think the Niall Morgan is coming up heavy caught off of this.
Yeah, do you see, Ambrose, they come from a position where they were 4 or 5 points down. They're in the game now, so
at 40 minutes gone, if they were to point this dead lead for the first time in the game.
Because it hasn't been a good season so far for the Tyrone side, and Kerry are definitely in a battle here because
Tyrone knuckled down the last 10 minutes of that first half. They played good football and got good scores.
Niall Morgan about 5 metres in from the far sideline, about 52, 53 metres out from the Kerry goal. He's well capable of sending a goalwards, but will it have the right direction and distance? It's high, it's long, up goes
Jack
Barry inside his own goal mouth, gives it his teammate Stephen O'Cunbar.
Stephen.
Poor pass by Stephen, and that's going to be capitalised by David Mulgrew. Stephen gave it straight into the centre forward's hands, and he popped it over the bar. He should have come out with that ball, Ambrose.
Yeah, and we're a very decent team because we'll have to give team a goal on the point now anyway. And first time today, Tyrone lead with 41 minutes gone, 1-8-1-7.
Yeah, into the 42nd of the game.
And they're taking off.
Change. Number 26
David Mulgrew is coming off for number 11, the man to kick the point.
Yeah, gee, they had that plan before.
Niall Studden.
What a sickener. You kick a point, Ambrose, and you're told it's time for the shower.
Yeah, fair play, but they're not. Studden's a good footballer too.
Now, Kerry, this will show the character of Kerry now, Ambrose, because they've gone ahead and the margins were tight. They had a massive last 10 minutes of the first half. How can Kerry respond to this? They're away from home. This is a real test of character. Warren has possession and Catford over carrying. That's as good as a score, Ambrose.
Yeah.
A turnover in the middle of the park.
The one thing, Kerry, but realize you don't stand on the ball with Tyrone. You get rid of it.
Goes again, causing all sorts of problems. Gives it to Frank Burns.
Poor kick.
Yeah.
Poor kick there from Frank Burns because he had space and he got a chance to take on the Kerry defence. Yeah, it was a harmless kick into Shane Ryan's hands. But yeah, you did right. Kerry cannot afford to take the ball into traffic here. Let the ball do the work. You don't have to go through a wall. You'll put it over a wall. I'd look to see him using the foot pass more and getting into the foot foul a lot quicker.
Hold and drag there is Shawnee O'Shea. Definitely a free. The referee points to his own top, saying you were pulled, Shawnee O'Shea. He gets the free. That ball is put in again. Looking, Shawnee takes the return pass inside, 20 metres out. The pull shot in the end, and that's going harmless hit to the right and wide. Sometimes you get a free for those, Ambrose.
You would, yeah, but not today, in fairness. But it's good pressure from Tyrone, but it was a poor finish by Shawnee O'Shea.
We've invited Tyrone back into the game.
We have indeed. Yeah. We're architects of our own downfall today, Tim.
Yeah, 43 minutes gone. It's just a 1 point game, but Kerry were in such a commanding position. That goal against the run of play in that first half brought Tyrone back into it, and you
must give Tyrone good credit.
Oh yeah, they've worked themselves
back into the game. They played good football and got good scores along the way.
Now it's Niall Morgan with this kick out. Will he go down the centre? Will he go long? Will he go short? He's going long on this occasion to the opposing 65. That's rebounds off a Tyrone man's legs and goes out over the end line. So it's a line ball in between the 45 and the 65. Paddy Clifford will take it. Given inside, Ty Morley's gone forward. He got a brilliant score against Armagh, trying to work himself into a position. Gives it to David Clifford from a tight angle. That ball fall on the edge of the square. Where will it fall? Morgan in a race here with Donald Downs. Donald Downs is pushed to the ground.
That's a free.
That has to be a free, is it?
No.
That ball soccer-like ricochets, comes off the boot. Was it Paul Murphy at the end? And a chance gone a begging, Ambrose.
I'd like to look at that again. I felt initially that Donald Down was fouled by Niall Morgan, but I feel how what advantage was there. I don't know, was it an advantage, but he gave it to Donald Downs. But then you'd have to say Paul Murphy went fly kicking and kicked it wide.
Absolutely. So that's going to be a free out for our well, not a free out. It went wide. It's going to be a kick out for Niall Morgan. We see Jack Barry here at our near side of the field. Of course, he's marking Brian Kennedy, that big athlete, the Tyrone.
They're playing one up, Tim.
Yeah, that is dangerous.
This is Dara Canavan 1-on-1, I think, with Tom Sullivan.
They won that, Tyrone. Will they go long on this occasion? That's a foul in the middle of the park, is it, by Graham O'Sullivan? He's gone through a lot of ball. That wing forward.
This is it, Tim.
Yeah, they're sending aside looking for McCurry. McCurry in a race there.
Good
with
man, Tom Sullivan.
Tom Sullivan got behind him. The ball dropped behind him. So Tom will solo from the corner flag. A fisted effort towards his own goal to give it to Shane Ryan. In return with foot pass, he'll give it out to Jack Barry. Jack Barry with a left-footed pass puts it outside the 45 to the small man. Darragh Moynihan will probably have to look back towards his own goal. Jack Barry will give it back to Stephen, will he? He won't.
This is dangerous tactic against Tyrone. We're inviting them on field.
Tig Morley has it. Tig will come outside. He's 45 now. Solon, they're on the retreat, the Tyrone side. That means they're going to defend from inside their own 45. And the far side of the field now, Kerry with Tom O'Sullivan hugging that far sideline. Looking up the scoreboard, it says 45 minutes gone. 1 point lead for Tyrone, 1-8 to 1-7. And it's a case of trying to break down that line of defence, Ambrose.
And this is not the way to break it down, over and back across the field, soloing and passing, coming back and going back again and coming back out. It takes one foot pass and put it in high and not time.
Good strength there by Jack Barry to get past the wing forward Joe Guz. Still with possession is Graham O'Sullivan. Graham O'Sullivan puts the ball inside, looking for Donald Downs. Donald O'Sullivan, he'll burst the pace in between two Tyrone players. He offloads Paul Murphy. It's a goal! It's a goal for the Kingdom. Brilliantly worked by Donald Downs O'Sullivan. And there was the wing back, Paul Murphy, I think, to get on the end of it, Ambrose. It's Kerry 2-7, Tyrone 1-8. A brilliant goal by the Kingdom. 46 minutes gone. We have that lead, Ambrose.
Oh, great goal from Paul Murphy. Well worked by Donald Downs unselfishly. He had off an inch perfect pass to Paul. Paul buried it. There's a substitute coming on, and I think it's Rory Murphy, and I think it's is it Tony Brosnan?
Tony Brosnan is, Tony is making way, and he looks like he's carrying an injury, Ambrose.
I don't know.
He's not sprinting off anyway.
No, he's not.
So 46 minutes gone. A goal. The goals win games. Well, it puts us into the lead after 47 minutes. Kerry 2-7, Tyrone 1-8. That ball put out into the middle of the park again. Bit of fire coming into this game now. Kerry hunting and packs over the far side, but that's going to be overindulgence, you see, and over-exuberance, and that means there's a Tyrone man on the ground, and that is Dara Canavan over there. They have a free about 15 metres in from the far sideline, and they get on with it swiftly on the 65. They go back inside their own half. The man coming out with it now is Conor Myler, the right half back with possession. Tries to get past Paddy Clifford on the far side, still holding possession, giving it to Cormac Quinn. Tyrone, that slow build up. We're looking with a sweeper roll now for Graham O'Sullivan. He's staying in that D because inside Tom O'Sullivan is marking McCurry. Tom O'Sullivan, the man who goes forward, but he has to defend as well now as the wing forward. Joe Guz hits it high and hits it over the bar from 30 metres out. A brilliant score, Ambrose.
Oh yeah,
he's been outstanding all afternoon.
Played well.
Yeah,
played very well.
Kerry 2-7, which is 13 points. Tyrone 1 goal and 9.
And Kerry better be very mindful of it. I know I'm repeating myself, is they're leaving McCurry or Canavan at different stages, one and one inside alone. So I will see they're going to put a quick ball in at some stage. Yeah, now Tom O'Sullivan gives the pass and goes. Darragh Moynihan has it, plays inside to the goal scorer. That's Paul Murphy. In turn, he'll give it back to Shane Ryan, his keeper. He'll spread it wide to the far side, looking for Jason Foley. Kerry, as we said, are the visitors here, and they like to bag some points here. Well, at the moment they have that 2 point lead, or 1 point lead even, 2-7 to 1-9. Now it's Stephen O'Connor hugging that far sideline, but it's going to be a line ball inside the 45 for Tyrone. Yeah. And stat, I know you're big into stats, Tim, but 5 of the starting 6 forwards have scored for Tyrone. Yeah. Do you know? That's a good return. I'm into some stats, Ambrose, but some others are meaningless to me. Oh, well, yeah. The stats. I said I'd tell you that. Yeah, of course, just upset things. Things weren't the only man that didn't score is Frank Burns, and in fairness to him, he's getting a more defensive role from the management Tyrone. Frank Burns, being fouled there. A lot of ball as well, Frank. Inside his own half, he goes back as helping his full back line and half back line. He wins a free there from Donald Downs. That ball is in the far side of the field now, and again coming on to this Conor Myler, trying to get inside the 65 of Kerry. Kerry defending the goal to our right, which is known as the town goal end. And a race up the far sideline is Conor Myler, still surrounded there. Stefan puts pressure on him. Well done by Stefan. No, it's a line ball.
But he slowed down the he slowed down the run of the Tyrone man.
And I think a game like this will bring Stefan on leaps and bounds. You won't make that again.
Yeah, and so
you'll make one of them in your life.
When your teammates and Jack will give out you won't. And and getting used to this game once again.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what it is. And
it's an ideal game for him.
The man is an athlete, and I think he's a huge amount to offer to the kingdom. Now, Tyrone 1 goal and 9, Kerry 2 goals and 7. 50 minutes gone here in Omagh. Now, in that corner, playing it in a very tight area, that means they'll probably have to come out from that channel in the far sideline, all the way out to the 45 because of the pressure of the backs. They decide to turn again. Now they might have a bit of space. They'll take on this. Is it Peter Hart? Peter Hart from 35 metres out, pops it over the bar, Ambrose, and after 50 minutes of play here.
Credit every time they've fallen behind, they've come back and brought themselves back into the game. That was a great score from Peter Hart. He's second of the game. And it's an enjoyable game. This is a different game than what we watched last week, Tim.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's intense stuff. 1-10 to 2-7. We've got a great game here in Healy Park.
Yeah, absolutely. It is Shane Ryan with this kick out once again. He goes short to Graham O'Sullivan, the piercing the drum of the man. He played across the line to Ty Morley on the edge of that D. Now, what'll Ty do? He'll give it coming around the corner. It's Pa Warren, isn't it? Witt giving it back, looking for Shane Ryan is coming outside the 45, a burst of speed coming away. Nobody back and goes for Kerry, still Shane Ryan. Shane will turn now. The hope is that Darren Mine will win possession. Shane marches back, he come away off the field. That's the first time he's done it today. Now gives it up, looking for David Clifford. Good hands, gives it to Stephen. Stephen comes like a train, surrounded by, and he goes to ground. Will that be turnover, Ambrose? Yeah. No,
fell to the ground a long time.
Yeah, he ran into traffic. Yeah, so that's going to be a turnover and a free out.
Tyrone well disciplined in defence that time.
Absolutely.
Forced the error.
51 minutes gone here in Healy Park in Omagh. This crowd is going absolutely nowhere, because it's lifted a notch, especially since that goal by Kerry, and again how Tyrone have played with big scores from the likes of Peter Hart. Now they're coming from inside their own half again. That ball is given out to their centre back Cormac Monroe, the centre back for Tyrone, gives it into the centre. His corner back has gone forward. That's Cormac Quinn. There is Paddy Clifford working hard to defend. The man that was dispossessed there on that occasion was the number 27, and was that not Niall Sludden, Ambrose? There's number 27. We haven't got it on the programme for Tyrone. That ball is down on the far side.
Canavan is gone.
Canavan has it coming in along the 14-metre line, hops the ball, trying to get inside the defenders. He's going to punch it over the bar. That is the lead once again by Tyrone, Ambrose. 52 minutes gone, Ambrose, and Tyrone go to 1-12 now. Kerry and 2 goals and 7.
Yeah, and they're bringing on Niall Devlin. They're taking after centre half back.
111, sorry. 111.
That's the danger thing we're talking about. And for the listeners here at home, McCurry and Canavan are two very dangerous forwards, and demand and expect you need total discipline in defence, and you need to watch them. Yeah, because you give them half yard, he got a half yard there and he was gone.
Absolutely, yeah.
And you're looking to only a point.
And we alluded in the first half, they're such class forwards, they can be quiet or kept quiet for so long, but give them a bit of space and they'll absolutely punish you.
Two good footballers.
Yeah, now it's Shane Ryan once again, been quite busy in this second half with this kick out. Does he go long? Does he go short? He doesn't go short. That means he'll go long. Running to the far side of the field is Paul Murphy to win possession. Is he fouled over there? That ball goes out over the sideline. No.
Too easy for Tyrone, Tim.
Too easy.
Too easy. Way too easy.
Should be winning that. Now Tyrone will play that ball back inside their own half. Peter Hart has really come into the game as well.
He has indeed.
And the man that's causing us most damage, Ambrose, is Jogos, that wing forward.
Yeah.
He's running at us all day. Now Tyrone again, there's a real pep in their step at the moment. Now the wing back has gone forward. Conor Myler inside the half. Now Tyrone
Stephen was caught there for a pullback, and I think the number 28 we only give us 26.
Yeah,
there's a player we don't know
Tyrone,
about.
Yeah, there should be.
But Stephen was caught there. He just handled him back.
But what it is,
13 for 19. Paddy Clifford is making way, and I think this Michael Burns is coming on for Paddy Clifford.
And Paddy hasn't been his usual self today, Ambrose.
No,
he's going to be man marked as well. Something they did against us in that All Ireland.
I think by their own admission, this is Tyrone's best performance to date in the league. You know, they're playing good football.
Yeah. So Paddy goes to the line, but it's going to be a free in to the Tyrone side, and again the man with the responsibility is their corner forward, right corner forward. This is Darren McCurry taking this. He's about 40 metres out, 40 metres out from the Kerry goal, from the town end here. They already have the lead of that 1 point. Will he take it out to 2? Drops on the boot, it's high, it's going goalwards, but it's also going inside.
Over the bar.
It's a good point by McCurry, and that'll take Tyrone now, Ambrose, to 112, which is 15 points. Kerry 2-7, which is 13 points. 54 gone.
54 minutes gone, 2 point game. Like, Kerry need to up the ante a little bit now, and bring the ball out quicker.
Need leadership and move it. And they should find space because fellas, I'm sure, are getting tired out there as well, especially that that ultra defensive game that Tyrone plays. Now Tom O'Sullivan has possession. Play that ball inside to Paul Murphy. Ooh, that's a foul. Is that not a pull down, Ambrose?
It's a pull down. It's a free. He's given the free.
Could be a black card territory, Ambrose.
He's talking to him.
That's a black card territory, Ambrose.
I'd agree with you.
That's a pull down. That's a black card all day, Ambrose. He pulled Paul Murphy down.
What is it?
That's
Yellow?
A cop-out, Ambrose. That is an absolute cop-out with the rules. A black card is for pulling down.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's supposed to be.
That's a black card. Black card. Lads, rules are rules, lads. Now Shawnee O'Shea has it. Paul Murphy has it. Stephen O'Connor going inside for it now. Being pulled down.
Yeah, and just settle down here now. Put the ball down. Kick the ball over the bar. The great news is the sun is coming out to shine in Healy Park here.
And that's the way we want it. That's the way we want it. It's going to be free in. It's going to be free in. 2-7. Few getting excited over it.
They are. They're not agreeing with you on your commentary on the black card anyway.
To me, a pull down is a black card.
This is David Clifford. He's put us over the bar.
David Clifford with a point. To put a point, bring it back to a 1 point game. It's high. It's over the bar. That's a 1 point game now. 56 minutes gone, Ambrose. Tyrone 1 goal in 12. Kerry 2 goals in 8.
It's going to go to the finish. This is going to be very interesting.
Very interesting. Very interesting. The referee's having a word.
He's giving a card to Niall Morgan. I saw Niall doing nothing.
I don't think Niall Morgan. Did he deserve a yellow card there?
I don't think so.
Did he deserve the Tyrone's? Did he deserve a yellow card? No.
I don't think so.
The Tyrone supporters are saying no. That ball is in the middle of the park again. That ball is up. Danger here. Matty Donnelly from that long kick out, being chased by Jason Foley. Matty Donnelly on the 20-metre line, and he puts it over the bar. They're getting excited here now, the Tyrone side, Ambrose. 56 minutes gone, Ambrose. Kerry 2-8. Tyrone, 1 goal and 13 points.
From a kick out, Tim, they split open our defence right down the middle. Great kick out, but you'd have to say.
Yeah, we were caught.
Yeah.
You see, we go too far forward.
Matty Donnelly punished us.
He's a serious footballer.
Yeah.
Now, that ball inside their own half. Now, where can we go with it here? It's Kerry, of course. The man wearing the number 25 shirt is Rory Murphy. Still Rory Murphy. He offload here to Donald. Down O'Sullivan, 14 metres out from the goals. Gives it back to Tom O'Sullivan. Kerry will probably have to play it out. Donald O'Sullivan trying to weave his way through. Donald O'Sullivan still weaving his way through.
Score.
And it's a brilliant score from the kick-out.
Brilliant score.
He pops it over the bar on 57 minutes. It's Kerry now. 2 goals and 9, Ambrose. Tyrone 1 goal and 13, a 1 point game.
That was my score of the match from Donald Sullivan, because he went around 4, not 1, but 4 Tyrone defenders. Great score.
Even the Tyrone people were delighted with that score, Ambrose, because the way he worked it.
It was a good score. Now, intense stuff, Tim. Here come Tyrone again.
Now, with this kick out to the far side of the field, they win it, Tyrone. Could be danger here. Tyrone man goes to ground.
What's after happening?
I don't know.
The Kerry player caught him, did he?
No, he wasn't near him, Ambrose.
I don't
think so.
I don't know.
He's lying down anyway on the floor.
There's a linesman there anyway, the flag. He'll tell us all about it.
But hopefully that player is okay. Stephen is down as well, Ambrose. Stephen O'Connor over the far side of the field. So there's two men down. There's a Tyrone. That's level, isn't it, Ambrose? A Kerry man and a Tyrone man.
Stephen O'Connor. Well, I thought it was par 1.
It looks like a bit of cramp, Ambrose.
I don't know. He's staying down.
What happened? There's a Tyrone man here. He's helping me with the commentary. He said there was an off the ball. There was Ambrose is the worst ever. Ambrose never do it. The Tyrone player. For our listeners now, we're surrounded by.
I think I'm being bullied up here in Tyrone.
We're surrounded by Tyrone people and Kerry people, but they absolutely love us up here. And they have the
speak for yourself, my lovely boy.
Well, I think I know they love us.
The game is back on here again.
The play is they're at it again, Ambrose. Now Tyrone, we'll play again after all that. Tyrone still
a point to the go, Tyrone.
Now put it back inside their own half. This is Tyrone going for.
Inside their own half.
Yeah.
Where would you see it?
You wouldn't see it. Who's introduced this game to us, Ambrose? Now,
I don't know.
Tyrone, that's a free in, Ambrose.
Free in, soft free. Yeah.
Well, we'll give it.
Stephen O'Connor is coming off the pitch, Tim. He's limping.
Yeah. So we have It's the replacement actually.
24 is coming on.
So looking up the scoreboard, it tells us 59 minutes gone here in Healy Park.
Greg Horn
Kerry
is coming on.
2-9, Tyrone 113, Ambrose.
Yeah, and Greg is coming on. Greg Horn is coming on for Stephen.
Well, we need fresh legs, I think, Ambrose.
Well, we do. I think he took a knock there actually as well.
And you have to say Tyrone have really worked their way back into this game from 10 minutes.
To be fair to them, they've any time that they've gone behind, they've battled on and kept going.
Darren McCurry with this free.
Don't bet against them putting this over the bar.
It's about 43 metres out. Ambrose about 10 metres in from this near sideline. Little stride forward here. He'll drop it to the boot. Is it staying dangerous? Coming in around the house. Up goes Shane Ryan. He punches it away, but who gets it? A Kerry player gets it, and that picks up the pieces of that. And it was Dara Moynihan. Fair play to Dara Moynihan. Gives it out to Tom O'Sullivan inside his own half. 113, 16 points for Tyrone, 2-9 for the Kingdom. 60 minutes gone in this game, into the last 10 minutes of normal time. That ball put up, look over David Clifford in the far sideline, goes down the ball, picks it up, surrounded by 1, 2, 3, 4 players, still gets through them, still surrounded. They're trying to dispossess him, he's trying to play it, and it's like a scrum, and it's a free out.
Yeah.
Free out.
I don't know how the referee could call that free now, because there was 4 players around him down the ground.
Yeah, but that's the way it is. That was a free out, Ambrose. The cut for over carrying. It's a free out for Tyrone. Ambrose, we have to be very careful what we say.
We don't have to be careful at all.
We have to be very careful what we say, Ambrose, up here, because they're coming in. They're coming in like wasps.
Careful is one thing we won't be.
Well, I suppose we wouldn't. We don't. It's not in our DNA. Tyrone 113, Kerry 2 goals and 9, a 1 point lead. We're 61 minutes play here in Healy Park in Omagh.
Tyrone is slowing it down now, I think.
Now, Tyrone. And as we said, Kerry are working off crumbs.
It's up to Kerry now to go forward and
Kerry are working off crumbs when they're going forward.
Yeah, to be fair, Tyrone put in his fabulous second half performance here.
Now, superb performance, but I'm sure there's few heroes out there for the Kingdom. Now, they're gone back defending Kerry, and they're enjoying a lot of possession. Tyrone around the middle of the park.
They are, and I mean, Kerry down a point, 61 minutes gone.
I'm sure
we've got to move up.
And now driving forward is the number 19, Matty Donnelly. He's had a huge game as well. Been chased there by Ty Morley. He'll play it back into the centre. This man has worked his socks off.
He's played well. Frank Burns has done a lot of work for Tyrone.
Absolutely outstanding. Now gives it again to the man coming around the corner playing deep. This is Derek Canavan. Gives it outside to the fullback, Patrick Hampsey, still holding possession, Tyrone. Now it's the corner forward, Canavan, but they're still 50 metres out from the Kerry goal. Kerry defending in numbers. The man looking for possession over here near the sideline. He's not going to get it, Ambrose, at the moment.
And he's not happy either.
He's not a happy punter.
No.
Yeah, it's like somebody who wants to play in the game and he's not allowed at the moment. They're going down the far channel now, Ambrose. Still
you see Kerry down a point. Tyrone can keep doing this all day. They're a point up.
You'd say with the last 2 minutes they're holding possession. Not pretty to watch, Ambrose, but Tyrone 113, Kerry 2-9, Ambrose.
Tyrone won 2 points here. That's what's the stake for Tyrone. They can play around with it all day. The onus on Kerry to dispossess.
Yeah, that's a high tackle, Ambrose, by Jack Barry.
Barry got away with it.
Advantage though. Matty Donnelly has possession now. Trying the overrun. This is a danger run. This is McCurry in the D. He hits it. It's not coming in enough. No. It should go to the left and go wide. And let off there for the Kingdom.
Yeah, certainly the patient build up by Tyrone, and they make the sudden break, and all of a sudden they open us up at will.
Yeah, Shane Ryan again with this kick out. Nail biting stuff here in Healy Park, Omagh. Where else would it be? It's living up to its billing. A point between the sides. Tyrone 113, which is 16 points. Kerry 2-9, 63 gone. That ball is put up the far sideline. Shawnee O'Shea coming in the sideline on the 20-metre line. He'll have to play that ball across the square or play outside him. He gives it to Clifford. Clifford hops the ball, gives it inside. It's all tied up for Kerry forwards.
It's coming back out again.
Play it out again. Lord, with possession, of course, we had Ronan Buckley out again to Ty Morley. That ball driving forward now for Kerry is Ronan Murphy. Putting it out here to Graham O'Sullivan. Graham O'Sullivan at the 20-metre line. Now Darren Moynihan has it. Worked very hard in this game. He'll give it out again. Look for Greg Horn. Actually, Greg Horn has possession. Ty Morley outside the 45. He'll play it back to looking for the Ballydunhoo man. That's Jason Foley. 63 minutes gone here in Healy Park, Omagh. It's 13 for Tyrone. 2-9 for the Kingdom. Graham O'Sullivan again. Give it to Clifford. Clifford tries a solo in a tight area of the pitch. Still David Clifford. 3 players around him. Still David Clifford. Still David Clifford. And it's gone wide.
Unlucky. The option was right.
Yeah,
he broke the tackles. He did, yeah.
64 gone, Ambrose. A 1 point game.
1 point game, yeah.
113, Kerry 2-9.
Yeah. No, we need this kick out, Tim.
Yeah, we need to win possession.
63.5 minutes gone. We're down a point.
Yeah. Now with the kick out, going short, going long. That ball is put out. Frank Burns is looking, playing it back. Dangerous game by Tyrone. They play it back to their keeper, Niall Morgan, but in no hurry now because Kerry have moved further out the field. They're not pressing up.
This is ridiculous. We're down a point.
Yeah, and he's left half possession inside the D.
There's no Kerry player. The Kerry players are backing off him.
Niall Morgan, he's going to go long. This is good reading by the Tyrone players, and they'll win possession in front of Jack Barry. That was Kennedy, wasn't Ambrose? Yeah, wins possession, gives it inside now, driving forward Tyrone. Chase there, chasing his Donald Downs, giving it out to their wing back now. This is Conor Myler, well capable of taking a point, the wing back as well. Kerry get bodies back. One of those is Darragh Moynihan. They're 45 metres out from the Kerry goal. Tyrone 113, Kerry 2-9. 65 gone here in Healy Park. Has been an entertaining game. Peter Hart, great servant to the Tyrone side. Holding possession.
And they're doing the right thing.
Yeah, they're doing
the onus is on Kerry.
Yeah,
Kerry are down a point.
Kerry are down a point. 65 gone. Now Niall Morgan has it. Shawnee O'Shea looks tired, Ambrose.
They all look tired.
They all look tired.
You'd have to say, to a man, they're all looking tired now.
Go for the diagonal ball. Beautiful ball if you're a forward, not a beautiful ball if you're a back. But Kerry get away
One
with
chance.
it. Come out, Graham O'Sullivan. Graham O'Sullivan out of defence.
Give it.
Darragh Moynihan. He's held up, pulled down, cynical foul, Ambrose. That's a free out.
Free, but I got to move it. Kerry down a point.
Got to move it. That ball is played out. Looking again for Patrick Warren. Can Kerry get that point back? We're into the 66th minute of the game. Downs, he's had a brilliant score so far. He'll have to offload to Tyg Morley. Now we'll have to watch it from a defensive point of view, Ambrose. Kerry had played all the ways out in the middle of the field.
Well, do you know something? I'd rather go for the draw than and win by 2 points. Do you know something? They'd have to go for the score.
Just like to get
65 minutes gone. Yeah, this is it.
Even a point to water it do, Ambrose. Now, Darragh Moynihan with possession. Going down that sideline, he gives it inside to Shawnee O'Shea. Continues his run, Moynihan. But he's a very tight area. He's near the corner flag. Gives it to Donald Downs. He's a confidence player. He's held up there. He's pulled. The referee. That's a free.
1 minute advantage.
Look where Shawnee O'Shea. Shawnee will swivel on a sixpence. He turns. He looks up.
Off the post. Unlucky.
A chance for Shawnee O'Shea.
Yeah, it was a chance.
Comes off the upright.
Off the post.
But in the end, it didn't work out for Kerry. 66 gone, Ambrose. Tyrone 113. Kerry 2-9.
Yeah, and I didn't see a clock way up, see what time was there. That was a chance to tie it up.
Yeah, 66.
But you're right, there's a couple of Kerry players looking leg weary out there. They're tired.
Looking tired. But that was an opportunity, Ambrose.
Yeah, it was a chance.
Now, there's another substitution. Now, where will this kick out go from Niall Morgan? They're protecting that 1 point lead, Ambrose. 67 gone.
He's going long, Tim.
Niall Morgan, where's he going? He's going long. Who's making the run for him? Now, Graham O'Sullivan is going to rise, but there's a tall man in front of him. But it breaks down to Paul Murphy. Well done, Paul Murphy. The dirty ball he wins in the middle of the park. Gives it to Jack Barry. Jack Barry gives it to Micheál Burns. He's gone inside the 65. Kerry need a point. They're trailing. 67 minutes gone. Give it now. Looking for Donald Downs. Putting it inside. Looking for possession. Kerry tried to swivel their way, but they get bodies back and they turn it over.
Rory Murphy, his try was turned over.
Yeah.
I'd say that is as the man says.
That is that, because there could be a score here. Driving forward now is Hampsey, the man with 3 in his back. He takes it from 45 metres out.
Keep it in play. Still in play. Yeah,
that'll go into Shane Ryan's hands.
Bad miss from Hampsey there, because he had chance.
Yeah,
he had a chance to put 2 points and make pass down for Tyrone.
Yeah, that ball is with Rory Murphy on the far side. He'll give it up, looking for Greg Horn.
Kerry will get another chance.
The far sideline. Kerry need another chance. There's 2.5 minutes left of normal time. They trail by a point in a misty Oma Park in the moment. The crowd are really behind the Tyrone side, and the Kerry crowd are behind the Kerry side. But they are outnumbering us. But they're not outnumbering us in the pitch at the moment. 15 on 15. Darragh Moynihan has it now. Puts the ball inside, looking for a run of Micheál Burns from a tight angle. Micheál Burns high, but it's well held.
Great held by Niall Morgan over the crossbar. He got the ball down. But you have to be scoring those things.
You have to punish him or put the ball dead.
Put the ball dead, yeah.
Now that ball is played back. This would be a huge win for Tyrone. They're struggling at the bottom of the table, but this would give up a few notches. Tyrone 113, Kerry 2-9, 68 gone here, as we said, in a wet now Healy Park in Oma, with possession inside their own half. It's their big midfielder Con Kilpatrick. He goes to ground. It's a free for a pull in the jersey, Ambrose. And they'll slow it down again, Ambrose.
They will slow it down, and that man is that Gavin McCurry is coming off, and he's being replaced by the other Canavan, by Rory Canavan.
Another serious footballer, Ambrose.
Oh, absolutely.
Another son of Peter the Great.
Yeah. You'd have to say this was a good outing for Dan McCurry, in fairness to him. Yeah. Good footballer.
But Kerry would be very lucky to get something out of this now, Ambrose.
Very lucky.
Yeah. Because they'll look for that insurance point. And I'm sure there'll be another attack for Kerry in that. But they're rolling the dice. They're rolling the substitute bench at the right time, Ambrose.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you'd have to say McCurry's getting and quite rightly saw a good warm reception coming off the pitch. He's done his stuff, in fairness to the boy.
Kerry 2-9, Tyrone 1-13. Looking up at the clock, it says 69 minutes gone here in Healy Park in Omagh. Wherever you're listening to us, I know we've quite a number of listeners out there, be it Kerry and throughout the world, Ambrose. Maybe there's hope for us yet to get something out of this game.
There is.
We'll have a couple of minutes of injury time.
There will be a couple of minutes of injury time.
Tyrone have possession. We're waiting for that free. We have a stoppage here in play because of those substitutions. Once everything is right, the numbers are right in the pitch, they can continue with the play, and they play it back to Niall Morgan.
This will be keep ball now, Tim, for a bit. You'll find.
Keep ball. They go in and they come out, and they might go in and they might score, and they mightn't come out. So now they have possession. They're trying to get into that scoring zone. The man pulled down. He gets the free.
That's what you
that
did.
Was handy, Ambrose.
Yeah, it's soft free.
That's what you want. When
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes of injury time.
So that means we have 5 minutes and 12 seconds left in this game in Omagh. Tyrone are ahead by a point, and this next free should make it 2 points, Ambrose. Yeah, and that's what it is. And it's young Canavan.
Young Canavan's going to kick it.
Come on, yeah, he's going to take it. Rory Canavan. We've two Canavans. We've Dara Canavan and Rory Canavan, and this will be his first shot on goal. It's about 28-29 metres out. Should be no problem to him at all. And that's what it is. It's high and it's over the bar. They go into 2-point lead. Wouldn't it be lovely now to get a goal, Ambrose, and win by a point? Tyrone 1-14, Kerry 2-9.
That's the great kicks from Canavan, because you must remember he's just on the pitch. It was a difficult thing to ask him. He popped it over the bar, but made a 2-point game out of it.
1-14 is 17 points. Kerry 2 goals and 9, which is 15 points. Kerry go for the short kick out. Paul Murphy just outside the D receives the ball from his keeper Shane Ryan. Give it to Graham O'Sullivan. Graham will give it to Dara Moynihan back inside his own 45. He played into the centre looking for Greg Horn. Greg Horn will give it to Jack Barry. They need to get that ball to the other side of the field. They have 4 minutes and 10 seconds left. Kerry to get something out of this game. They're trailing by 2 points. Micheál Burns with possession plays it into the centre looking for Tyg Morley, the Temple man. Now they've got bodies backs. Peter Hart has gone to the edge of the square wearing that number 7 shirt, but it's do they realise what time is left in this game.
Soling around the pitch, turning around. There's no good. We're 2 points behind, lads.
We need to go forward, lads. And Micheál Burns now has possession. He's gone forward, gone inside the 45, but he's been pushed out to the sideline. Donald Downs has it. His confidence will mean that he'll try and take on the player. He'll give it again to Burns. Lads, do you know what's on the clock? Dara Moynihan plays it out into the middle of the park into Jason Foley.
Back out. Tyrone do this all day, which would like this is up to Kerry to break down our man, our Tyrone.
Well, you try win the free.
Exactly.
There's 3 minutes left. Now, David Clifford has put it into the edge of the square. Where's that ball go? But Ambrose, can I ask a question? One of the smallest men was in there, Paul Murphy.
Shouldn't be there.
Yeah, but I'm understanding
we should have both gone exactly.
And that's
we're trying to chase the game. We're down 2 points.
Yeah, that didn't work. Sure, it's back in Tyrone's hands again. This is good game management by Tyrone.
Absolutely.
Let's call it a spade a spade.
They're managing the game better than we are.
Yeah, Joe goes with possession now again in the middle of the park. It's a case of protecting their 2-point lead. Can Kerry win this at the back? And they get another free, Ambrose. Yeah. Was that a free, Ambrose?
I don't think so.
You're not honest now.
It was a soft one anyway, but I think it was given on the Guinea William man, was it?
Well,
it was a foul on Dara Canavan.
Decision, Ambrose.
Yeah, big
That's
time.
It's a hometown decision. Now, and it's a free in, 40 metres out, Ambrose.
And I think, like the song goes, that is that, Tim. Ricky Donnelly's coming on from the midfielder, Brian Kennedy.
It's going to be a long old road home, Ambrose.
It is indeed, Tim.
Yeah, but still though, there was a lot of good things.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if we can get out of here, Ambrose.
Credit to both teams. It was a good game of football, in fairness.
But that's one decision out.
We're still in the month of March.
Absolutely. Well, it puts pressure on Kerry to win the next one.
Well, you have to win your home game,
You have to beat Roscommon now.
Absolutely.
73 gone. Now, he had a big game, Ambrose, midfielder as well.
Oh, yeah.
Now, a chance again for Canavan to add.
I said, and by the run, Mr. Tyrone supporters, this is the best game Tyrone played all year.
Absolutely, it's high. Where's it going?
Wide.
It's gone wide. Now, is there one last attack in the kingdom? It's still a 2-point game. Tyrone 1 goal and 14. Kerry 2 goals and 9. Kerry got on with it swiftly. That ball's played out to Tom O'Sullivan. In return, they give it to Graham O'Sullivan. They need to get that ball to the other end of the pitch. There's 1.5 minutes left of injury time here in Healy Park in Omagh. Kerry trailing, as we said, by 1-14 to 2-9, Ambrose, 17 points to 15. Now, can we get it in there?
It's a goal or nothing.
Well, I'd be pumping ball in and pump players in there as well.
And Paul Murphy
now,
will.
Paul Murphy's gone high.
What about
Who will win this? A number of players underneath. It'll fall, it'll break. Clifford goes high. That ball will break. Darragh gets it. But if he needs scrummage and dispossessed,
taken off him.
You can't do that, Ambrose.
Tyrone's going to be in a bit of bother here.
Trouble.
He is, yeah.
And with that, there's a few players getting stuck into Kerry now. And a bit of off the ball stuff here, Ambrose. There's a Tyrone player down. And do you know one thing? I'm delighted, Ambrose, and I have to say it, and they didn't have Kerry players go in protecting Kerry players. You have to.
They didn't do it.
Still, now Tyrone, I'm sure our listeners here through our atmosphere mic can hear. That's a Tyrone shout, Ambrose.
It is indeed.
And we're right in the middle of it, Ambrose.
We're right in the middle of it.
Right, couldn't be any closer.
Where else would one be?
Yeah. Kerry 2-9, Tyrone 1-14. Ambrose, summing up this game so far.
You would have to say it's a fantastic second half performance by Tyrone. You know, they actually out-footballed us. I've never seen Kerry. They outplayed us, in fairness to them. Their forwards have a good forward line.
Good game management, Ambrose.
Good game management,
Good game management. Now, looking up at that clock, 75 minutes gone, Ambrose. And I'm sure the referee will be blowing this up sooner rather than later.
The linesman has gone in there now. Mr. Goff, of course, he'd have to make his presence felt anyway. He couldn't let the game go.
Yeah, he likes, he's out there anyway, Ambrose, and I suppose
he's going to two Kerry players. One will be very lucky here if he gets away with a yellow card.
He's going to have, he's going to be spoken to. Ambrose, there's pluses as well today,
yellow card.
That, you know, the likes of Darragh Moynihan.
Darragh played his socks off. He did indeed.
And, a number of other players did. It's just that it didn't happen in the final.
And Stephen Ockenbarrel will benefit from a game like today. This was a tough game. This was very close to championship.
Now, long ball in. Pull of a jersey there by Paul Murphy. It's going to be a free in again, Ambrose.
It is.
Yeah. He was fouling Darragh Canavan. The Tyrone players and the supporters right around us.
Someone want to tell him it's a league match. There's a big man here with a cap on. He better sit down. Because I'm getting small bit sick of him. He's in my face now too much entirely.
Yeah, he's rubbing it in.
I'll have to take off the microphone, I think.
Well, Ambrose, you might stay with us for
so if I'm missing for a couple of minutes, you'll know how I am.
I have your back anyway, Ambrose.
Good man.
Now, 76 minutes gone. Tyrone 1-14. Kerry 2-9. And you have to... Ambrose today, the better team, are ahead. That's another point by Canavan. That'll take them now, Ambrose, to 1 goal and 15 points, carrying 2-9, Ambrose.
Yeah, and they're well worth it, you'll have to say. We will probably architects of our own downfall. Game is over.
There it is. It's all over. You can hear the shouts going up from the Tyrone supporters. It's a long way to travel to go home without points, Ambrose. But we could say we had a good night last night, Ambrose. We met with some of the natives, but they weren't Tyrone.
With Billy, Fermanagh.
It was Fermanagh.
No, you'd have to say this is a good learning curve for Kerry. They answer the question to us.
They're getting excited there beside you, Ambrose, roaring into your ear.
He could be swallowing a microphone here in a minute.
He could have a story here, Ambrose.
No, you'd have to say they were well worth their win. Yeah, well worth their win. You know, Tyrone, we actually got the goals at the right time. But in fairness to Tyrone, they dug deep. They outplayed us in the second half. They outmanaged us. Their game management was very good. You know, we got chances, we didn't take them, and you have to take chances up here. But I think by their own admission, that's Tyrone. We bring the best out of Tyrone.